Definitely seen a bit of
Millie's.
bumhole. Not Millie's.
Oh, my bumhole has escaped a few times.
Has it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Does it not bother you at all?
It's one of them, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Accidental bumhole and a burlesque is like when you get a curly fry in your normal chips.
Exactly.
10 nuggets instead of 9.
It's like I was enjoying it and they go, oh, all right, that doesn't happen very often. Oh, I love it.
We enjoy it. We enjoy the curly fry.
It's lovely. Add a little flavour.
Yeah, exactly. There's a little bit of flavour in it.
Sappening.
Oh, we've just done a fucking amazing episode.
So good.
Miss Baby Daisy.
I laughed so hard at one point. Like,
Yeah.
something so stupid.
Carry on watching
It was great.
to find out.
Yeah, it was so good.
Do you need? Is it it's not ruffle? Is it? Is there a laugh? Fall off your chair laughing?
I didn't fall.
FOYCL.
No, it was LOTAL.
What? What?
Lean over the arm laughing.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. It was good anyway. It was a great
so
episode.
good.
Spoke about burlesque.
She's amazing. Top 50 burlesque performers in the world.
Yeah. What did we speak about in there?
Oh
Going
my
back
God.
in time.
Everything.
Speaking to aliens. Burlesque. Awkward
Stripping.
sex stories. Stripping.
The works.
Getting lap dances.
Mm-hmm.
Big boobs.
Boobs.
All that's good to come. But
Oh,
before then,
that's good to come.
before that, it's time to spell Patreon.
It's what? We can't talk properly anymore. We are overworked.
It's time to flounce about Patreon.
But because our Patreon is growing and we are so grateful to everyone who's on Patreon, we are now able to afford an editor to help us out. And that's because of Patreon. Thank you so much. So we're going to have more time to formulate sentences that make sense.
And specials.
And
stuff like that.
etc. Like loads of stuff. And that's all thanks to our Patreons. Obviously, we appreciate you guys who come and watch these episodes. But
if you want more, if you enjoy this, you want more, you want specials where we do stuff like we got real high, done Great British Bake Off. Dead funny. All the patrons saying it was one of the funniest specials so far. We got the live shows all on there. One of them was in a sex house. You're seeing loads of mad stuff going on. There's even a cheeky nip slip in there, which was accidental. But hey, £3, you can go and see.
It's really
big
funny.
old titty. What else is on there? Sports Day. We're going to be doing another yearly Sports Day this year. It's coming up soon.
You get something extra every week.
Every
whether
week,
it's we do a recording from home.
We do a gang shed here with people.
Here.
Yeah.
We do a special. And what's the other thing? I can't even remember because we're exhausted.
But there's loads
However,
over there.
we're about to be less exhausted thanks to Patreon.
£3 a month you can get on there, get access to everything. The more you pay, the more you get. You can get prints, signed prints, members only club cards, discounts on merch, live show tickets, £10 tiers to get a free ticket to the live show every month. But obviously, cost of living and that, if you can't afford to sign up, just keep spreading the word about us. Get us in front of people who might be able to sign up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We can only
appreciate
grow
everything.
as big as you enable us to grow.
And if you want to see bigger and better things from us, because we've got some mad ideas, just support us any way you can. We appreciate you all.
Bringing some mad live events to this here city.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this episode. It's fantastic. See you in a bit.
See you on the flipper. Is that a thing?
It is now.
Bye.
Bam. We're back.
Testing.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're joined by Miss Baby Daisy.
Hello.
One of the top 50 burlesques in the world.
It's right.
Hey, slow it though. Amy Kay and the dance pouches are coming to that spot.
We are entering those charts. As of May.
Yeah.
17th.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How'd you end up in the top 50?
Honestly, I do not even know because I'm still quite fresh in the burlesque scene and this whole voting malarkey and everything that it was involved in.
So it was a vote.
I know, because you're amazing.
I was literally asking, like, how'd you end up? How'd you win it? That's what I wanted to know. It's a vote, like a public vote. Yeah.
Public
vote.
Cool. And then, I didn't even expect it. It was like Christmas. I woke up to all these text messages and I was like,
that's so cool.
Yeah,
so your hair's amazing. How, because it's right, it's no offense, it's like
It is. It's nanny chic.
Yeah, and it looks so good.
You're giving really like
look,
Marilyn Monroe vibes.
Yes.
That's the vibe. But yeah,
I feel like we would look fucking ridiculous.
can't do that. We're not doing that.
Maybe we should do it.
No, absolutely
For
not.
a picture.
Chop
Absolutely
it
not.
off.
No, because I do it first, then you go no, and then I with that haircut.
Yeah, nah, you don't suit that. I don't think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I'd just feel like I'd feel lost because my hair's so long.
Yeah, your hair's gorge.
Thank you. I just
You've got
couldn't.
the right bone structure and face for short hair, though. I think.
Yeah, do you know what? I've never really suited long hair as well, so I think that was more the motivation to be
really?
like, just cut it.
Yeah.
Are you a
All good.
natural blonde?
Yeah. I am in the salon like every 4 weeks getting these bad boy roots done.
Okay.
It's a joke. But I'll be a blonde forever. 100%.
You suit it.
Thank
But it's
you.
just so high maintenance. Like,
Oh
have you,
yeah.
like I've had blue hair and pink hair and all the hairs, and I've just gone brown, back to brown, because can't be arsed.
Is this your natural colour as well? Yeah, it's good.
just because, but it's so much hassle. Like, it's so much hassle every 4 weeks.
It is. It's a nightmare.
I was blonde for ages, and it was just an absolute living nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of your
hated
roots,
it, yeah.
roots and that.
Do you know what?
Roots, the money.
I know.
Yeah.
Luckily, my mum's a hairdresser, so I get to just
You are
kinda-
living the dream.
I know. I just chill in the salon, have a little chin wag with my mum.
You looked
Get
out
me
there.
roots done.
You looked out there, didn't you? How did you get into burlesque? Like, what was your path in life that led you to doing that?
Well, I started. I started with musical theatre, so that's what I was training in.
Okay.
Yeah. All of the cheesy jazz fingers and all of this.
I'm just going to have a little nap for a bit.
Oh, Dean's
You should talk about hair in musical theatre.
But then I basically fucked off to Ibiza. Can we swear? Sorry. Can we? No,
can
please
swear.
swear. Can we?
There's
Is
a
it?
glove there with
Top
weird
swearer.
leaves on it.
Okay,
Leaves?
yes. Sound.
Leaves.
I basically fucked off to Ibiza for a few years, lived a life, come back. I was a stripper for a few years. and
It's
then-
right.
I'm back in the conversation.
Yes.
I'm back in.
lads.
What,
So where was you stripping?
Manchester.
In Manchester.
what was the Ibiza bit? Just club repping and that, or we
No,
just
do you
go
know
out
what?
for on?
I went on holiday with a week's worth of clothes and was like, Mum, I'm not coming home. I'm staying here. I just stayed until the rest of the season and to sell tickets on the beach.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, living
nice.
life.
Proper
So
Shirley
nice.
Valmont.
Yeah, it was
That's
boss.
unreal.
And then done pin-up modelling and then, got into burlesque.
So
Have
the
you got any
stripping.
horror stories from the strippers?
I mean, there was this one guy once who made us act like a baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It must be so confusing with like old woman hair
Do you know what I mean?
and baby voice.
Is this baby old woman? But yeah, to be honest, that was like back in the day. I've moved
Yeah.
on from that now. I loved
Did you do it?
What do you think, dude?
Yeah, I mean, the price is right. Do it. Oh, no, I'm not judging. I just want to know like, if we went there because yeah, that's a mad one.
Goo gag.
What was going through your head when you were doing that? Like,
What a
oh,
fucked up
this-
person.
I don't want to go back
Yeah.
to Ibiza.
Yeah, what is my life? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? I when I did OnlyFans, I had someone ask me to like be 13, pretend to be 13.
Oh,
And I was just like, do you know what? I wanted to be a writer.
what am I
Such a
doing?
specific age as well, 13.
Something must have happened.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you just started talking about like Bliss magazine and that to him.
Yeah.
Do you know all the shit
Yeah.
like that to him? And you're just going, "What are you doing?" You're like, "I'm a 13-year-old girl."
Yeah.
I like Hannah Montana and that. What are you like?
My mum takes my phone off me at 7 p.m. every
Yeah,
night.
just proper getting into character, like not sexy
Yeah.
at all,
Kiss the
just
back of
ruin
your
it.
hand.
Yeah.
I've out of credit on my phone.
Yeah. My dad said you're a paedophile.
He would have loved it now, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
So the stripping side of things, how long was that?
About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. And what was it like? Pole, lap dances?
It
or-
was, do you know what? It was hardly ever no pole. It was mainly lap dances.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good club. And I met some like fabulous friends who I'm still good friends with now.
great.
And it did kind of persuade me more into doing burlesque as well. Because burlesque is essentially very fancy stripping.
Yes.
Still striptease. It's still removing
Yeah.
garments.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just more of a artistic production
Yeah.
instead.
And you're
Well,
further away
classic.
from
Yes.
further away from the creeps.
Yes, exactly. Less creeps, more
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
How would you feel about lap dances and that? I feel weird about it. Like, I just feel like
I feel like I'd be more comfortable doing that, I reckon.
then
What?
Because
Do we know what the next special is, Kay? Unlucky. Kay gives a lap dance.
Yeah.
We'll just sit and watch.
what a shit special that'd be.
I don't know.
Just me.
I think it'd be
like that.
I think it'd be pretty funny.
No, because it's easier to win over one person than it is to win over a room. Like, I think.
However, that one person has got like such high expectations, whereas a room full of people, they're all there to support and empower you no matter what you do.
And also,
Like,
his dick's rock hard than his pants.
Well, yeah,
True.
because you. So if
And
you,
I don't want that really when I'm doing a burlesque.
So have you never given Dean a lap dance?
nah.
No, it'd be
no,
it'd be odd.
I'd-
It's just like I'd enjoy it, but it's just an odd, like, because we're so, like, I don't know, because we've been together so long and that. Like, you don't do
We're bros, aren't
role play or
Yes, yes.
dirty talk and that. You get what I mean?
Love that.
So if she just all of a sudden like started like doing that, I'd be like, what's happening here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
See,
happening?
I've done it. It's quite fun.
Did you
I don't
put
know
the
whether
washing out?
Need to order that bin.
The dogs
Someone's been robbing our bins.
It's 4 o'clock.
Someone's been robbing our bins. I don't know what's going on.
Fuming.
On
3 out of 4
Shut
bins have
up.
gone missing.
That sounds like a crime statistic.
3 out of 4 bins.
1 out of 5
Yeah,
dentists are
and-
fuming.
Do you know what it is? It's because this is probably getting bigger, but we still live in poverty.
Yeah.
So we've just got at a weird spot right now.
Oh, such a juxtaposition
Speaking of you two saying you were
lives.
bros, I was talking to a friend of mine about the podcast, and they were saying how much they love it. And we were chatting about it, and he went, he was like, Dean's really attractive, you know, like, is he gay or you know what I mean?
Is he
I
gay?
went, no, he's him and Amy together, and he went, oh, they? It's mad that. I was like, they're engaged.
Yeah, people, we've been together 9 years now.
And he was like, I just thought they were really good friends.
And I'm
And I was
gay.
like,
We are.
Thanks, man.
I was like,
Really good.
Do you know another thing burlesque's got that lap dancers don't have?
Go on.
Like loads of like the gays enjoying it loads in the
Oh,
crowd.
hell
They
yeah.
fucking love it. It was great when we were at Albatross. It was going mad, proper
was
atmosphere
amazing.
and that.
Oh, they
Yeah.
give
Don't
you
get
it
down in a
all.
lap in a strippers, do you?
Not
No.
quite. No. No.
I doubt there's many woos in a strippers.
No, there's more.
I think real lap dancers are dead. Like for me
Are dead.
personally, I think they're dead
Dead.
cringy. Like not like I don't mind people getting them, but I'm like personally,
Yeah.
you sit there like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it can
Well,
be
I've
awkward.
never understood the point of it in the sense of like, because you can't do anything, so it's like going to a all you can eat buffet and go, but you can't eat any of that.
Yeah, you
Like, I just
sniff
don't
it.
like. It's like
Don't even touch it.
you're just tearing yourself on with
yeah,
no.
so if someone was like, I want to give you one, like, you'd enjoy
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But it's
because
the
that might
paying
lead
for
to
it.
sex as well.
Yeah,
innit?
It's like,
But, like
yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm paying for your attention. Is that what you?
no,
I'm
no,
paying
no. It's just like I don't know. I just don't get it. When, you know, like groups of lads will go, like, well, we'll go to strippers.
Yeah.
We'll spend money on it and that. And they sit there going, wait, fucking I'm like, I used to sit there going, yeah, like, just waiting for the
What's
song
our
to
sign
end.
of you?
And then like a bit of a tit on your head. You're like, yeah, okay, it feels nice. I don't like, that's fine. And then she goes, right, 20 quid, see you later. And you go, yep, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Cheers,
semi-erect now, and I've just got to go home.
That's what I mean. I don't know. It's the whole thing of like tearing yourself on with no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Oh.
I just
It's just the element of tease, isn't it? Like it's
Yeah.
just, it's a peep show. It's essentially like wank bank material.
No, but you're giving yourself blue balls though.
True,
you
Because
are.
as soon as you go to have a wank, you get turfed out. Believe me, I know.
learn that the hard way.
But yeah, it's just a mad thing. Yeah.
I
I had
was
a proper
a
like
stripper.
virgin like thing happen to me when I was in the strippers because I was a bit pissed and I had a bottle of Corona that was full and I knocked it over as the girl went, come with me. I went to grab my beer and knocked it over and then picked it back up again and it started foaming over the top. No, like I just like come in my pants. I was like, it was fucking so stupid. And I'd sit there like that. Like, it's weird.
Why people think you're gay?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll go to a male strippers and see if I like that more.
I would have loved to. I wish I like could go back in time. I'd love to have like tried pole dancing.
You can
like
now.
that kind of stuff.
What the hell's stopping? Yeah, you can do anything now.
Oh, I'm a different shape than what I was when I was younger.
Regardless,
You can be any shape.
Well, I think because I didn't realise, because my friend went to do it, I didn't realise the amount of upper body strength and the actual fitness level that you need to do pole dancing. It is.
It
like,
hurts.
Mad.
yeah, my friend
I'm
showed me the
born here.
bruises
Oh, God,
all
yeah.
over her legs and stuff. Like it does look incredible.
However, there's still like erotic dancing that you can do around the pole that doesn't require a lot of upper body strength.
You should
My
see
mum
me
was
in
an
Pockwell,
erotic
girl.
dancer.
You should see me. Wow. Wowza. When Venga Boys comes on, you should see the madness. Splits and all kinds.
Love it.
But yeah.
So go on.
Have you got any horror stories from burlesque, or is that a bit more highbrow?
I wouldn't say horror stories, maybe just more like embarrassing whoopsies. I was in Firehouse the other day in Manchester and I was doing my cowgirl act, which is like a whipping
Yeah.
striptease,
Oh,
yeehaw.
they'd love that. Adam would love that. They've just been to Nashville, you got their own cowboy hats and everything. He'd love that.
Yes, I am a cowgirl in another body. But anyway, doing my act and I had about 40 seconds left and I got to the whole titty tassel part and one of my tassels fell off. And if that happens, I feel like I've just got to take the other one off. Otherwise, I look like a dickhead with one tassel on.
Yeah.
Need to make it look like I'm not asked, whatever. So I ripped the other one off and then I was like, shit, I've got like 40 seconds left.
Oh no.
And it was lots of videos. Everyone was videoing and I was just basically took my hat off and I was like, no, there's no way I'm making this look cool. And I had to walk off the stage because there was just a lot of people. And I know I get like nudity licenses.
Yeah.
So you're not actually allowed to get your old tartars out.
Oh really?
Unless you've got a nudity license.
What's it? Who owns the nudity license? The venue or you?
The venue.
The venue.
Yeah. Some venues only, some venues only allow you to do like 2 accidental slips each month. Or you can get one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Woo!
I'm taking them 2 for each of my bollocks, by the way. I'm taking both of them accidentals for one of my bollocks each time.
Yeah, so it's not a horror story, but it was just a little fuck moment.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
I always think that when we went to see Millie the other day and she was fucking whipping the old tassels about and I'm always like, they're fucking on good, aren't they?
Oh,
they are
yeah.
on good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they
proper
are.
go for them and like
I'm pretty sure we saw a bit of bumhole. Not
definitely
Millie.
seen a bit
not
of bumhole.
Millie's.
Not Millie's.
Oh, my
bumhole.
bumhole has escaped a few times.
As it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Does it not bother you at all?
It's one of them, innit?
We're all just
It's one of
just
the
apes,
monthly
aren't
allowances.
It's natural.
yeah, exactly. Whoopsie. And
No,
does
but-
that free you mentally in other areas of your life?
I would say probably not with the burlesque element, just because I find it is about teasing. I don't want to give it all away. And of course, it's accidental. If I was purposefully getting my asshole out, then all the way, come on, let me show you it.
Yeah.
However, I'm not. It was just because the knickers had slipped a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Accidental bumhole and a burlesque is like when you get a curly fry in your normal chips. And
Exactly.
10 nuggets instead of 9.
it's like I was enjoying it and
Bonus.
they go, oh, all right, that doesn't happen very often. Oh, I love
We
it.
enjoy it. We enjoy the curly
Oh,
fry.
it was lovely. Had a little
Extra
flavour.
seasoning.
Yeah, exactly. There's a little bit of flavour in it.
Yeah.
I am terrified my boob's going to come out though, when we do the burlesque thing. It's a genuine worry of mine,
Are you wearing tassels?
No, but I've...
Well, then you buy emergency tassels underneath just in case a tip pops out.
I think because she doesn't want to get her tits out.
No,
I
but,
don't, but
she's not going to get them out. But
But
wouldn't you
look,
rather it
mine are
accidentally come out
hazardous,
with a tassel on?
Right.
They're big and they sometimes have
What
a mind
size,
of their
Kate?
own.
What size?
Okay.
Okay. Double
I'm a
K.
Do you know what? This is how stupid this is. I've actually got it in my purse. What size? I might have to keep it on a little card because I forget. I think the last time I checked, I'm like a G,
Nice.
G-Unit!
Yes.
But I'm quite, because all the burlesque that I've seen, they don't have like as big as boobs as I do. And it's genuinely something that I've thought about every day for the past month. I just keep picturing myself on that stage and my boob just flies out.
I think
And
you
then
have,
it's just going to be full of...
I think an emergency tassels just in case.
Yeah.
Because then at least if it does pop out, it looks burlesque.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if it was going to be a room full of strangers. But the amount of people who've told me they're going,
Yeah.
our mates, that I don't want
See
to
it
see
as-
my tits
See it as
again.
fishing. You're trying to fish yourself a lot.
Lasso them.
Get it, you.
It's a big tassel, that. You'll be all right. Emergency tassels, though, just
Emergency
in case.
tassel,
Then you'll never
100%.
have. You've got
Okay.
no fear of a nip slip then, because
Also, another little tip that you could do is double-side tape your bra in. Yeah. Stick
Oh,
your
that's
bra
a really
down.
good idea.
Yeah.
Will it hurt to get it off though?
No.
Okay.
What you've sweated, it'll fall off.
Oh, that's a really good point.
I've got scars on my boobs from pasties.
Pasties.
Oh, yeah.
Pasties.
Love that. Pasties. Little corner.
It's too hot. It was far too hot when it come out the oven.
And that's why
beans on my
Amy's not
chest.
allowed back in Greg's.
Pasties.
But no, like
That's it.
it's mad the amount of stuff you've got to like worry about and
Oh, honestly.
think of like the maintenance.
Do you know what? Every time I bloody go after a gig, I'll go home, see my boyfriend, and I'm sitting there picking the glue off my nipples. You're meant to use remover, but I never do. When I leave a gig, I'm throwing stuff in the case. I'm like, get me home.
Is it like when you used to put PVA glue on your hand
But
and you peel it
worse.
off?
But
on your
worse.
nipples.
Because it's like
But kind of
dark.
kinky.
Yeah.
And your skin's like dead thin on your
Yeah.
breasts.
Yeah, I know.
True that.
Sensitive.
Sensitive, innit?
Does he ever pick it off for you?
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
that's
done.
true love.
Got a scar out. It's romantic, that,
Oh,
innit?
that's nice.
How long have you been together?
Since November.
How does he feel about burlesque?
He loves it. He
Yeah.
comes to watch me all the time.
Did you meet through that?
Yeah. he
Oh, that's
watched me
always
at
a good thing,
Firehouse.
innit?
Yeah.
You
So
meet
that-
doing the
yes.
thing and
So
then
he,
you go.
he met you at Firehouse and then
Yeah.
bagged you. Fucking fair play, fella.
No, we bagged each other. We bagged each other.
That's
It's
amazing.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship.
So who made the move? And what was the move?
I'm not gonna lie. We did meet on Bumble first, but we tell everyone
Okay.
we meet at Firehouse. However, he had like
You've betrayed me with
I
your
know,
love there.
I know,
thought
I
your
know.
love was pure.
yeah. We don't tell no one, but there you go. I've just told everyone. But yeah, we met on Bumble, and then he come to watch me at Firehouse.
Bumble, the one where you have to message first.
Yeah.
What did you say?
So he had on his profile something about gravy. So I just put, "How good is your gravy, baby?" And like, yeah, it was all from gravy.
That is right.
I know.
Proper northern chat lines there.
Yeah. Good old gravy chat.
Did you like Bumble?
Do you know what? Luckily, I met him very quickly and then just deleted it.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
I know, because I couldn't be asked with the swiping. It's so awkward and weird. It's just weird, like swiping and not for me.
Do you think that as a confident person, you struggle more with small talk? Because I find this.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You can never shut me up. I'm not going to lie. I love the sound of my own voice, mate. I don't know. But I think it's a little bit awkward making that first approach with them. It is a little bit awkward. It puts you in a certain position.
Yeah.
But it's got to be done, hasn't it? Because Tinder's far much
I'm
worse.
just done with it. I'm so done with it. I'm bored of it.
But you can't even meet people these days, like
No.
in a bar and do all, like you actually can't do
Is
it.
there any? Have you ever been speed dating? That always intrigues me. Like,
No, because there's a mischief look in your eyes. No, I'm not going speed dating for a Patreon special.
Oh no, it wasn't.
You couldn't do naked attraction for pictures. You can't go back on that. You can't go back on
That's
that.
funnier. That's funnier, but I can't go speed
No, I
dating.
wasn't thinking that. It's always intrigued me of like what it's like just meeting someone for like, what is it, a minute or whatever? I don't know how long it is. Have you ever done it?
No, I've not. No.
You can maybe go try it though. We won't film it, but go to one and report back.
Yeah, we expect a report.
Contact.
You never know. You might find the love of your life there.
True.
I don't.
You never know.
You be the love of your life, Kay.
Exactly that.
Yeah, well, I'm
We've
really
been watching
hard
too
work.
much Love Is Blind, haven't we?
Really hard work.
We're all in a soppy mood because
Do you
of
watch Love Is Blind?
No,
I
but
watched
Yusuf
one
Vincent
and
was
then
amazing.
fucked it off.
Oh, did you? We proper
good.
got like hooked by it. It's mad. It
Just- it's
fucks
just mad.
everyone's head
Yeah,
up
it really
because
fucks
they're
people.
like in sensory deprivation, aren't they? So they're like, as soon as there's like one coincidence with someone, they're like, oh my god, it's fate.
I love you.
Because they're not. There's no outside world.
Yeah.
They're like, this is it. But sometimes it works. Sometimes like.
But it was
proper-
hilarious on the new, because obviously they don't see each other until they agree to get married and that. And then this couple are getting together and like they see each other for the first time, and it's all, when they first see each other, it's like they're overwhelmed with emotions and that, so it's all like, oh yeah, I love you, blah blah blah. But then when they're
But
like,
it is awkward because they've said like I love you before they've
Yeah.
seen
Oh
each
my
other.
god.
So
but then they go out
yeah.
and they're having a conversation. She just looks at him and goes, "You stare too much.
She's like, you don't blink.
You don't blink. You look like a cartoon character. It's really creepy." And the guy's just like, "Thank you."
Cheers, babes. Yeah, love
I've
you too.
already proposed to you, and that. It's just mad. It's just mad what it does to people. They spend like 3 weeks in a box and they're like, oh, "I love this woman and I want to be with them forever." Like,
mad, isn't it?
That's mental.
It's so weird. But it does, like some of them like proper work and stay together and that, like
Yeah.
still together now.
Cute.
Like,
I think it's mad when,
unless it's all a blag just for television.
Yeah.
You never know.
but like like when you actually do see couples work from stuff like that. Like there was a couple, Married First Sight Australia. Do you watch Married First Sight Australia? It's absolutely fantastic. But there was the Key season that was just fire. And Cam and Jules, oh my God, right? They renewed their vows. And she said, and I'll never forget this because me and Emily were sat on the couch, two sad single girls in their 20s. And she was reading their vows and she went, they broke the mould when they made my husband. And me and Emily grabbed each other's hands and were like, and they've now got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And like they live in this beautiful house they built themselves in Australia, all from that programme. Isn't that magical?
No, but it is.
When
It's
it
magic,
works.
you know,
Every now and then it's going to work, innit?
Yeah.
But,
Like Love
course.
Island couples that are still together. Mega.
Yeah.
mega.
I just think when it actually works, I think it's that nice when it actually works. I think it's lovely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is
But when it
love.
doesn't work as well, it's good to watch.
Yeah, when it doesn't work as well, it's
Yeah.
funny, innit? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when it doesn't work.
Yeah. So do you know how you a confident woman?
Uh-huh.
Have you always been?
Yes.
Have you always been confident, like even in school and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what
not
I
like-
have? I feel like it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's toned down, but of course when you start growing up, you get more precautious about
Yeah.
things. When I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck. Like in my
Yeah.
teens, as I say, I just fucked off to Ibiza and done all of these mad things. But yeah, I've always been confident. I don't know. Even when I was in
That's
school,
good.
I wasn't, like one of these kids in school. I was just a little drama kid, but I didn't give a fuck. Like I still was confident and
Yeah.
just done my thing. Like
That's bad.
Have you always liked burlesque, or was it something that you sort of got into later?
I've always loved vintage anything to do with the mid-century.
Yeah.
So I think it started with all the old movies and then musical theatre.
Yeah.
And as I say, I think the stripping also helped with that aspect of it as
That's
well.
all, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, anything
amalgamation
glamorous, I'm all over it.
I,
What was what was, I mean, I don't know, because you done stripping first, it might not have been as nerve-wracking. Or maybe just your first time doing your first ever live lap dance. But you like first time doing them things, like your first stand-up gigs, fucking terrifying. I imagine your first proper customer that you're giving a lap dance to, terrifying. First time stripping off in front of people, probably up there, nerve-wracking. And then, but I don't know what was more scary for you.
Do you know what? Honestly, this is going to sound bizarre, but I don't get nervous in life.
No?
I'm truly grateful for it. I've just got this
great.
mentality of like, fuck it, just do whatever.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, there's obviously
Good
there's
way
going to
to
be
be.
times in life where I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit,
yeah.
but like just to move past
Is
it.
did your mum sort of help instill that in you, or is it just natural? Just your own?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think it was my auntie actually.
Yeah.
So my auntie's like a business lady.
Mm.
And I've always been in the car with her while she's doing like a business calls and she's doing this and she's doing that.
Yeah.
And I think being around that, it's
Yeah.
kind of, it's pushed me to just be like, fucking
Well,
do
you've
it.
seen
Yeah.
seen that, like some
role
people
model.
won't see that in it. Like you've seen a woman in a powerful position,
Yeah,
just
100%.
bossing people
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
and that.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not in like a horrible way, bossing people about, just like making
Not in a
these
bad
decisions.
bitch
and,
way, do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Representation in it, so
Mm.
important. That's why there's not that many female comics, because there just hasn't been. So a lot of people just won't even realise, oh, I can do that. You
Yeah.
haven't seen it very much.
Yet.
Same with until now. Even like growing up, I'd do like play the keyboard and guitar and stuff, but I never thought, oh, I could be in a band. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
never saw a female band.
Yeah.
I just didn't even register like, oh, you can do that. I was just like, this is just for fun. This is just a jingle. This is just for
Just for jingles.
But I was going to say as well, because you reminded me, with saying you're into vintage and stuff. I haven't told this story. It's a new story already.
Oh dear Lord.
It's a new
Strap
old
yourself in.
story.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yourself in.
There we go.
So yeah, when I was like 19, I had my own vintage shop, clothes shop, and I was basically like Del Boy.
Sold me a t-shirt, didn't you?
Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so I was just like Del Boy, and One time someone called up and they was like, I've got a warehouse full of shoes from the 70s. And basically it was a shop that had shut down in the 70s and all the stock was immaculate just in this warehouse, not been touched, everything brand new. And I was like, oh my God. So I bought 99 pairs of shoes for like £1 each.
Stop it.
Sold them at like a tenner a go, so cheap anyway, immaculate. And next time I'm like, oh, proper cashed in here. And next thing, getting all these phone calls from people. They just started disintegrating off people's feet because of the glue. The glue was like 3 decades old.
So everyone was coming back going, what have you sold me here? There's no soles on them.
Peeling off people's feet, and I was like, sorry. Gonna move the shop now.
They were a tenner though, so like, do you know what I mean? Like tenner for a vintage
Yeah, but
shoe.
you didn't even get 10
minutes.
steps out of them.
I was like because I got some as well, and I was walking the train station, and they
Just fell
the
apart,
soles
didn't they?
come off, the leather peeled away. Like honestly, it was proper like Carry On film or something.
Oh, that would only happen to you.
Yeah, you were buzzing
So
as well with
stupid.
your little bargain
I was like, what a
shoes.
find.
Yes.
We're in the money.
It's so stupid, so stupid.
Mad that, innit?
So, Dean will probably edit this out, but can we talk about musical theatre? Sorry.
I don't mind musical theatre. I'm just
changing your
not a
tune
fan
now.
of
Changing your
musicals. No, I've just said it. I just said right then I'm not a fan of them.
Check back on the tread shed.
Yeah, sign up to the Patreon to
Yeah,
see
sign
my
up to
real
the Patreon
opinion
and
on
see Dean's
musicals.
real feelings on musical theatre. So, did you train?
Yes.
Where did you train?
Elliot Clark in Liverpool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So what kind of, okay, first, I've got a few questions. First of all, what's your favourite musical? Second, what's your favourite acting, singing or dancing? Thirdly, if you could play any role, what would you play? And fourthly, do you know Jane Joseph?
Fourthly, no.
Do you not know Jane?
No.
Oh, never
Jane.
mind. Yeah, she went to Elliot Clark.
Okay. Favourite musical would have to be probably a classic, but Chicago.
Yeah, you would be the most stunning Roxy horse.
Yes.
Oh my
Don't tell
God.
Adam.
Honestly, you would be a
Oh,
stunning
you know.
Roxy.
Do you know what though? Ever since I've left, I've never really dabbled in anything musical theatre wise. I'm trying to, at the moment, incorporate me singing with burlesque, so I can do like sing and fling. But it's mainly classic striptease at the minute, so it's just all music and
Is
stripping.
sing and fling a genre of burlesque, is it? Or did
It
you make
is.
that up?
No, it's a thing.
Sing and fling.
Sing
Well,
and
that's
fling.
kind of a lot of the plot of the film Burlesque, because she incorporates singing into the,
Flinging.
doesn't she?
We don't speak of that movie in the burlesque industry.
Why?
Why?
Oh, it's so frowned upon. Because there's no burlesque. There's like one scene where she strips her clothes off. It's all...
Oh yeah, it's not about. There's no actual burlesque
There's
in it.
not.
It's just
It's
not a
fabulous. Don't
documentary.
get me wrong. I love the movie. However, it's like deeply frowned upon because there's only one little scene where she's stripping. But it's one of them. Everyone's got something to say these days.
Oh,
haven't
loosen
they?
your
Do you know
nipple
what I mean?
tassels up, will you?
Yeah, no, it's just one of them. You don't enjoy the movie. You don't enjoy the movie.
Have you been in any musicals? Like, what was the biggest one you've been in?
musicals? What, like in
Like
uni?
Chicago and that? Have you done any of that?
Yeah, I've done it all in uni as like the end of year
Yeah.
stuff. But then, as I say,
Right,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
left, I just got stuck into the whole showgirl side of life instead.
Which is amazing because you're still making a living from performing.
I am, yeah.
Like,
Do it
that's
full time.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah. I love
Oh my
it.
God.
Don't get me wrong, it's got its challenges, like being a full-time artist.
Oh.
It's
Training.
a struggle. Do you know
Are you
what I mean?
constantly having to think of new routines, or is it like stand-up where you get like a solid routine and you work that for a bit?
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. I've got 4 like solid acts, which
Right.
I tour around everywhere and do. But you do need to get new acts quite often just to keep in the loop and to get booked and this sort of thing. But it's not just that. I do me singing, songwriting, pin-up modelling and burlesque. So like it's just all go. And then half the time the bank's like, no.
Yeah.
So it's
It's the worst bit, isn't it?
What am I doing wrong?
I think there should be like a thing that if you can prove that you're like a creative and you're doing something like that or this or
Should
whatever.
get an allowance.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Just, it doesn't have to be loads, just sort of like enough to like help you buy like your scran or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Just
I
because
mean?
because it's hard to, because I think creatives can only work in a certain way, and like I've never been the type of person to be able to just go and do like a 9 to 5
No.
or anything like that. I've always been in like mad jobs. I was in a tattoo shop straight from school and then started comedy, just weird stuff that I think your head works in a certain way. So it's like I can't work in that environment. Like, it's not that I don't want to. I'd love the money of a full-time job.
I know.
But I can't. So,
Yeah.
like, can I have a bit of money just to pursue this? And if I never make it in that, at least I've still got enough just to live on. Like, I'm not asking for loads.
What's it called?
basic.
Universal basic income.
Universal basic income.
Yeah.
You have to audition for it.
Some sort of thing, yeah.
To be fair, if you walked into a bank and did a burlesque show, I reckon you'd get loads of money.
I reckon I'd get kicked out.
Probably, yeah.
You don't know what kind of banks. You could literally
Dressed up as a
walk in
sexy
there,
robber.
Ooh, there's an act in itself.
tailor
I like
it to the bank.
So what is your...
Sorry, it just reminded me when, because Millie does like a detective.
Yeah,
she?
yeah, she does.
We were proper crying because I was thinking about like the other detectives in the room.
Yeah.
And she's coming in, stripping off, and that you're like, Miss Dollar, there's a body still here. You're stepping all over the
It's not even
corpse.
cold.
yeah. We were proper laughing to ourselves while it was going on. Like,
That's a beautiful act. That. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So
phenomenal.
what's your acts? Like, what's the themes of it?
So I've got me cowgirl Western sleaze. I've got Rose Noir, which is like a saloon girl, so like 18th century. I've got Money Talks, which is, it used to be to Gold Digger instrumental, but I've got like a money gun and a big dollar sign. But now it's just classic burlesque and just Money Talks, and that's that.
Yeah.
And then my showgirl act, which has got like a lot of ostrich feathers. I'm the worst vegan in the world, basically. Yeah.
are you vegan, are you?
Well, no, I'm a chef vegan. I eat cheese all the time.
Yeah.
But like,
Vegetarian?
yeah.
Vegetarian with the skin of an ostrich?
Yes, with my bird on my back.
How do you end up at them
Choices.
shows? Like, what inspires though?
I tend to start with the costumes.
Yeah.
I make the costume first and then...
You make your own costume.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets better and better.
Yeah, but I've not made anything since lockdown, so I am desperate to make new stuff. But where is the time, please? Where is the time?
Do you have like a colour palette, a favourite colour palette? Or is there a colour you avoid? Or
Purple.
you avoid purple?
I've just never been a fan of purple. But I don't know, I just kind of look at the theme of the act where I want to go down. Like with the showgirl one, it's like classic showgirl Vegas style.
Yeah.
So there's lots of like big crystals. And then with the 18th century, there's lots of like dark colour palettes and moody crystals and this sort of thing. So it develops over time. But
The outfits are so stunning. Like,
Aren't they?
when Millie performed in that green.
Oh, fabulous. Jealousy, that act's called. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know.
So hot.
Didn't see what she was wearing. I was just looking at her face the whole time.
Sure you were.
He had his eyes closed, just listens to the music.
Tune
This
is
is why people think you're gay.
I'm just trying to be faithful.
My bro.
Gayful.
my bro.
Bros.
Broski.
The bros. Bros.
Oh,
That's
okay.
amazing.
Quite
Look,
weird.
that making your own costumes like that. So where did that skill come from? Did that come after burlesque and you just thought that like
Sewing, again, the family, aunties, nans, just picking a needle up and sewing. And then it was lockdown. I had nothing else to do and my creative hands were like itching. So just started making loads of
Are
costumes.
you one of them that's like, I have to be doing something?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, except for these days, I've started to learn how to relax
That's nice.
a little bit more. I'm learning the balance.
Yeah. I'm not there yet, but I
No.
would love to be.
Yeah, it's nice when you get there, but then you
Yeah.
also feel guilty for not doing loads all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel so guilty.
The
But-
curse.
it's working class? That's working class though. That's a working class guild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone
That's
goes,
a
do you want
proper,
£20? You're like, yes, please. I'd love that £20. Can't help it. Even when you don't need it, you're like, yes, I can't.
need it.
I can't let that go to waste, please. Yeah, it's mad.
It's like when you go to like a free bar or like an all you can eat. I don't know why I've mentioned all you can eat buffets twice.
You hungry or something?
But like I don't know whether it's my working class mentality, but I'm like I have to take advantage of this. I have to eat so much more
Oh,
than I
so
need,
much
and,
food,
and I have
yeah.
to drink so much more than I need to because it's free,
Yeah.
and I have to.
Yeah.
Like
Remember,
I think that's like a proper.
We took Tupperware once, remember?
To a Chinese buffet.
It was
that
like,
immensely.
eyes in the sky, eyes in the sky. Cameras.
Yeah. Just line me coat with like food bags and that.
Just like spring rolls.
Yeah, I mean, we took the fruit home, didn't we? That was easy. 'Cause it was-
Here's how working class we are. We bought glass Tupperware to take to Luban. when we done the restaurant special, because we were like, we need some fancy Tupperware for that place. We can't take our normal Tupperware.
I was going to try and rob.
We're going to try.
New Tupperware.
We brought posh Tupperware to take to Luban
Yeah.
to rob food from, and then didn't even take the Tupperware there.
If you're watching Dave Critchley, the chef, I was only going to steal because I thought it was pretend. Like, I thought the whole evening was pretend. I didn't realise I would actually be stealing from you. So I apologise for that. I thought Have a Word was funding everything and it would be fine.
Yeah.
But it was just a joke. But so just so he knows.
I think he's fine with us.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he'd
if he
probably
is.
give you it now anyway.
He follows me on me and him are always chatting on Twitter. Yeah, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, but that was a mad time. Yeah, I remember when I took you to an all-you-can-eat buffet for like one of our first dates or something.
Yeah.
It was like your birthday, and I had like no money. It was like my last 20 quid. I was like, I'm gonna take a day out, and you was like,
sweet.
you never left, did you?
Never left. No. It's cute, isn't it?
It's cute, yeah.
Oh, that's so. I'd love it if someone.
Jenny's buffet St. Helens.
Yes.
The Chinese buffet in St Helens. Wow,
it, yeah,
one
yeah.
of
That's
the
where it
best.
was. That's what it was.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
where we robbed like Tupperwares from as well.
Nice. Nice.
Class.
Yeah. Right, we'll ask some of our staple questions now. So, what is your most shameful moment and your proudest moment to balance it?
Do you know what? We've probably already spoken about it. I think the proudest moment was that top 50 most influential
Yeah, that's big,
worldwide
that.
thing. That was a big thing. And as I say, I was not expecting it at all.
That's so
Not
good.
gonna lie, I've never even took part in the voting
Yeah.
or like I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah.
And then it's got all these tags and I was like, shit, fuck,
So good.
mama, I've made it. Like,
That is sick. That
Yeah.
top 50 in the
So that was
world, isn't it?
And has that
Madness.
helped with like career-wise?
Yeah, do you know what? My God, I've got so many followers off, like just because
Oh,
they
cool.
put your social media link in the page or whatever it is. And yeah, I got lots of followers. I'd say I got more gigs and my family were like, put your feet up, put your feet up, put your feet up.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like, I put my feet up.
Yeah.
And also, living cost crisis and all that. Like, it's got
Yeah.
to be done.
Yeah.
Put the
Everything's
feet up.
going up.
That's
That's
what I
it.
mean.
It's mad. Like everything, shop food's going up, petrol's going up, electricity, gas is going up. But like fees for comedians have not gone up since like the 90s. And then like even like tattoo artists, I know they're all like, oh, we've had to put our day rates up because we
100%.
fucking
Well, we're
can't
all
afford. Like,
feeling it.
yeah.
Cause he lives.
Mm.
Cause he lives.
But comedians are still on 2005 pay. I seen something the other day and it was like TV credits Saturday night,
Oh yeah.
£100 or something. I was like, is this what we're working towards?
Yeah.
Is this what we're working towards? Is it all these hours just for that?
That's why you got to start a podcast.
I know, yeah, true.
What about shameful?
Basically, I hit a whitey the other week.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
No, it was just,
I hit and I was like, I feel like you're going to, like, you hit something in your car or something. I don't know why I went there.
It's a white man.
With a bevy.
Yeah,
Bevy
it's a
at
white
fucking
guy.
12 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You hit a whitey? What happened there?
I did, and I've not done that since I was a kid, but I went to me fella's family home. It was like spending a few days there. I had a few bevies, la-di-da-di-da, and then we went and sat in his shed.
Bevy's first.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. And I didn't think we were going to do the joint, but we did. Anyway, sat in the shed, and there was nothing to sit on in the shed.
Why are you in the shed?
Well, because we were in his mum's house, so we didn't want to. Do you know what I mean? We want to be out of the cold,
shed.
but not in the house. So we're
Yeah.
in the shed, as you do. But there was nothing to sit
Shed,
on. So I was like, there's some toilet rolls, so let's sit on that. So we were like dead low to the floor. Absolutely came this joint. And then basically stood up way too fast. And it just hit me. But he looked after me. He's
so good.
He's a good egg. He looked after me. But I fucking hit white bad. And it was a little bit embarrassing. But it is what it is.
It's what it is. It's the
At
ale.
least
That's
you're
what
like,
happens.
yeah, but look. Like, you're distracted, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind about that.
Never
Mind about this.
Oh, some of this.
That's what's at your mind. That's your, like, Men in Black pen of a raisin.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Your addictions?
Do you have any addictions? Doesn't have to be heavy. It can be chocolate, your phone,
Coffee.
bit less.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Fuck.
What's in that cup?
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, it is.
Coffee's a big one, isn't it?
No, coffee, 100%. And do you know what? Also, work. As I say, I'm trying to find that balance, and like I am relaxing a lot more, but there's always something inside of me that like strives for the best, and like I need to succeed in life. And
Just out of
It's like a
curiosity,
perfectionist case,
Yes.
isn't it?
what is
Yep.
your star sign?
Cancerian.
Okay.
I like the way you ask. What are you, Amy?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh yeah,
Little devil, yeah.
A little devil, are you?
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
crab.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft on the inside, but hard on the outside.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
stink of
say.
fish.
Yes. I'll take it. I'll take it. Proud. Yes.
Sorry. It's just
I'm most compatible with Cancers.
What are you?
Taurus.
Oh, you know.
Cancers and Scorpios are my two.
Well, let me tell you something about horoscopes. You're meant to
Oh,
be.
the
Here we go.
imagine.
Here
Hello,
we go.
the shite. Go on.
Musical theatre and horoscopes. You're mainly more compatible with like your other earth, water, air, or fire sign. So you're a Taurus, which I think is earth.
It is.
It is. So you need to look out for more earth signs, because I'm more compatible with water signs, which is Cancerian, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Yep. Me and Dean are both earth signs.
Yeah.
And
What are the other earth signs?
Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And Sensei Carl and his Mrs. Serica, who've also been together nearly 10 years, they're both water signs.
Yeah.
They're like the water side of us.
You define your sign. Kate.
Well, yeah, just because in like because I bought that book, didn't I? The Taurus book.
After all the shit.
And I used to give them loads of shit, and then I went through one of my, monthly breakdowns and thought, I know, let's just get into astrology. So I bought the book, and it was saying that like my most compatibles are Scorpio and Cancer. That's what they said. However, that does make a lot of sense about the fellow signs of your like thingy.
Yeah.
So that's a really good
agree.
point.
Keep an eye out for them earthies.
Yeah, but my dad's a Virgo.
You shaggy dad.
No, he's not a massive fan of me. So, what was the other one? Your Capricorn
Capricorn,
and
Virgo.
and what was the other one?
Taurus, that's you.
Oh, me. Yeah.
Oh, me.
But it tells me I shouldn't be with my
Other Taurus.
No. So, because I'm a May Taurus, early May.
Yeah. There's
Something
actually a
that makes a
difference.
difference, I don't-
There
yeah.
is. Even though you've all got the overall same personality traits, each individual day, because of the energy of the earth and the stars and the moon and the sun and all that, it still creates a different energy for that day type of thing. So yeah.
So many men have stopped listening.
I know.
I was just thinking,
I know.
like I'm on board with it, but I was just thinking, I can see why people think this is a load of shit.
I'm trying to get it. I'm
yeah.
trying
But like
to get it.
sometimes
It's not even as
if we
literal
have-
as that though. Sometimes is it?
If we have male
either?
guests on and you chat about wrestling, I'm just like,
Wrestling.
I've switched off.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, and a lot of it, I reckon, is just like a poetic interpretation as well of like.
That's what I mean. Like it's not as literal that
energy.
sometimes is it?
Of
It's like
course. Energy, isn't it? Like whoever you feel like you're vibing with.
That's
Vibe
a real,
away.
It's a real thing.
Vibes.
True that.
Oh yeah.
Vibes.
Oh yeah.
Vibes. Love the vibes. Love the vibes.
All day.
Have we talked about your addiction, Kate?
No, I don't think so.
What's your addiction?
I think
Theatre.
harmonies. My addictions.
Do you drink coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Ooh.
I just drink tea.
Tea's probably got more caffeine in it though, hasn't it? That's what they say,
Well, I've
yeah.
had to start drinking decaf tea after 7 p.m.
Yeah, she does.
Which was a really scary. That was a moment when I was like, "Oh, I'm old." Like I proper had that moment. My addiction. Well, I vape, don't I? So
Okay,
nicotine, unfortunately.
Do you feel addicted to stand up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the
What are you-
industry
yeah.
is my addiction, like the entertainment industry in
performing.
general.
Nice.
Oh no, she do all the production side.
I
and
do
stuff
assistant
as well,
directing
don't
as
you?
well. Like just
Yeah,
that world is just my
Entertainment.
Yeah.
that's my addiction. Yeah, and obviously, as we all know,
Red
toxic men.
flags.
That's my addiction. Oh, I'm so quirky. Yeah. No, I'm getting better. But yeah, that's probably.
Yeah.
I think that's
Would
it.
you say you're addicted to entertainment side of things?
I would say I'm not addicted, but I have a very strong passion.
Okay.
Yeah, strong
Okay.
passion. But I wouldn't say I'm addicted because at the minute it feels like, oh, it's another day in the office.
Yeah.
It's work.
Do you
Do you know what I
feel
mean?
like you're doing it more so for yourself than for... No. Okay.
It is work. And so for me, burlesque is like the bread and butter. It's paying the bills.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a fantastic job. But singing and songwriting, that's like my new passion.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, that's where I want to start focusing on more. But
Yeah.
it's not paying any money at the moment. It's just me finding my little way.
Yeah.
But yeah, burlesque is like a day in the office
Yeah.
type of thing. It's a
Do you
job.
get a lot of... do you get much misogyny, like misogynistic comments and stuff? Or...
Burlesque. Luckily, no. But I know there's performers who do.
Yeah.
But luckily, not so much.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So I feel like there's a lot of people that just be like, "Are you doing that because you've got daddy issues or something?" Do you know what I mean? When it's
You're
just
doing that
like-
because you're broken.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
fix
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Du-
Fuck
du-
them
du-
all. Fuck them all.
Yeah. But it's just like, but you can just you feel good about yourself and just be like, I'm literally posting this because I don't care.
You could also have been brought up with like,
Different
you know,
boundaries.
well, but let's say like your nan
Yeah.
proper had like loads of burlesque collections and like magazines and shit like that, and you were brought up looking at all that and being like, oh, well, I want to be like that one day. It's got not like that could have just been from childhood that
Yeah.
burlesque's like your
Dolly Parton's
thing.
whole image is based on the local whore.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
do you know what I mean? Dolly Parton's a ledge.
She is.
The local
We've
hero.
all got one.
She was like crossing the road with her ma and she saw like the local whore and she was like, "Mama, when I grow up I want to be like that lady." And the mum was like,
Aw.
"Darling, that's the local whore." And that's
I love Dolly Parton.
I
Class.
know.
Love Dolly Parton.
Absolutely
What
love-
a friggin'
that.
woman.
What is the song Joshua where it's like she just goes off into the woods and like chills with an old man? I'm like, "Are you all right, doll?" Do you have you heard that one?
No.
Yeah, she's a proper hillbilly.
Yes.
So it's
Love that.
Shout
it's
out.
just like songs that are about.
What's the one where she goes to meet a fella and the fella doesn't turn up and then it turns out the fella's ran off with her ma?
I can't remember. But
That's
yeah,
Dolly Parton as well.
yeah,
Proper
yeah.
like beef on her songs. Like
And
it's
I
sick.
actually, have you watched like interviews with her?
Yeah,
like,
she's
class.
always. Do you know what?
Phenomenal.
inspiration.
Beautiful soul
Oh
on
my
the
God, yeah.
inside. Like you
Inside
can just
and
see her
out.
glowing with
Yeah,
happiness.
she's
like,
amazing.
She's just fabulous, isn't she?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Her
the old
albums.
wig situation now is a bit mad. Like she got mad hair, hasn't she?
Yeah, well,
And
Yeah.
that, what
she's
she
Dolly
do?
Parton.
What she do?
Yeah, she
Wigs
can
do
for
what she
dogs now.
wants. Does she do wigs for dogs?
I think she
That
does
sounds
wigs
right.
for dogs now.
Have you got many wigs then?
a lot.
Have you?
I have, yeah. However, I should look after them more. You're
Is that an
supposed
addiction? Wig addiction?
No, that's just I can't be asked doing my hair, whack it on your head addiction.
Fair
Just,
dues.
do you know
This
what I mean?
her.
This is my
yours?
hair.
Okay.
This is my hair.
It's not her.
This is my hair.
It's not her.
Wigs always make me think of the film Witches.
That's it.
When you take them off, when they take them off in the
Yeah.
film. Oh, it used to terrify me. That sorry, don't know why that little flashback there. I was like,
What wigs have you got then?
I have a short one like this, just a little bit longer. I've got a big beehive one or like a Hollywood wave one. I've got one which I call a Karen, which is just a wig and a bob.
Yeah. And what colours?
All blonde.
All blonde.
All
okay.
blonde.
Nice.
Never. I had done a shoot a few days ago. It was like Betty Page inspired.
Mm.
And the photographer was like, put this wig on. I was like, it's brunette. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'd done it.
Did
But
you?
then after it, I was like, please can I just do some blonde as well?
You felt dirty afterwards.
Yeah. I was like, this is not me. Where's my blonde lady at? So yeah, I've done it blonde and brunette, but
Do you feel like you look well different with the brunette?
it's not me.
No.
It's just not me.
No.
Honestly, I stand strong in saying I will be blonde for life.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel more myself with blue hair, you know.
Love that. Yes.
says a lot.
Yeah. Alien lady.
It does, like, I think it massively, like, I remember when I was blonde, obviously the upkeep and stuff was a nightmare, but I remember thinking, like, I've outgrown blonde. Like, I
Yeah.
genuinely remember thinking, I've outgrown this.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back brunette. I need to kind of sort myself out, and I think being brunette will help do that.
Yeah.
It didn't, but the
How's
thought was
that
there.
going?
Oh, not good. But, like, I did outgrow the blonde. Like, I look back and I'm like, that was a different person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which I think's mad, like, how the hair
it's-
colour is part of who you are.
It is.
really.
It's a power in itself because most people assume blonde, you know, the thick, the dumb,
Yeah.
the this, the that.
But only some of them are that.
Do you know what I mean?
You're not a natural blonde. You're not a natural blonde. It's fine. I can say that.
exactly.
Blondes have more fun and all that.
Yeah, that's the word on the street.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun.
I had more fun brunette.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's all in your head.
Yeah, it's exactly. I remember thinking,
It's like
yeah,
the gorillas, that. No, that's a line in the gorillas that he whispers,
Nice.
and I heard it in the headphones. I was like, what? Sorry.
They're here.
420 in it. I'm on a different level, I think, to use at the minute.
But yeah, I went. Brunettes have more fun actually. in my case.
Have you ever gone like crazy with your hair, like done something mental and then gone, why did I do that?
No, I had to literally have like a meeting with my hairdresser about the fact that I just wanted blonde highlights. I was that anxious.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't mess with my hair.
I remember going from brunette to lilac and like having a fringe that was like up here.
Oh, nice. I'm into them. I like them.
Yeah, it looked good.
And you had dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, I had dreadlocks.
Nice.
Back
White
then.
ones. Not like white person ones, like white.
I was literally thinking.
Like white dreadlocks. They were white, weren't they? Or was it
It
blonde?
was white, silver, and lilac. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But
Well,
you're not allowed to do that anymore, and I apologise. Any
Cultural
offence caused.
appropriation.
Nah.
I just wouldn't suit anything mad. No,
Nah.
I think I'd suit it.
Stick to what you know, innit?
I'm a basic bitch and I'm absolutely fine with that.
I feel like I
I'm
might
so
be coming
fine.
up to my Britney shaving her head phase.
Do it.
Yeah, 2007 Britney.
I think it's coming.
Mhm.
Like I'm so close to just going.
Yeah. Well, I have done that as well. Just
Shave your head?
chop loads of my hair off
Oh,
with
yeah.
fabric
I done it with my
scissors.
beard in New Zealand, didn't I?
I've had enough. What?
I done it with my beard in New Zealand.
Oh, you shave your beard?
I shaved
yeah.
my beard off
Yeah,
in New
the first
Zealand.
time I saw
Terrifying with no facial hair,
No,
I think. Like,
you
I just,
look-
I'm
But
so
I've
you
got
look
such a chiseled chin.
I'm so used to your face the way it is.
Yeah. So was I.
Years
So
we
strange.
together, and I was like, I've only just seen your chin now. like 7 years.
7 years.
I was like, wow, there's.
Because what happened? Why I've got this right is because me and a lad had a bet when I was like 18. A lad I was in a band with, of like, let's see who can go the longest without shaving. And then after about 3 weeks, he was like, "Oh, I can't be asked for this. I'm shaving it." And I was like, "Oh, I quite like it." That was it. I'd never shaved since. And then in New Zealand, I went a bit mad, and I was trimming it, and I went "Brr," and cut a bit out, and I went. We just had to go into work like, "Hello, everybody." What the fuck's
It's
that?
me.
It was mad. You don't realise how much of a difference it makes, though.
It does.
My
make up for
chin looks bigger without a beard.
He looks.
And I know
younger.
usually that's the other way. Like usually people have a beard and they shave the beard off and they've got like no chin.
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh, what the fuck's that? Like, but my chin looks bigger for some reason. I don't know. It's mad.
Mad.
So yeah, but I think the hair's coming off soon. I feel it. I'm going mad.
Oh god.
I'm like, "Ah!"
It grows back though, doesn't it?
It does, but
does,
I've got a weird shaped head. I think it's like a Nando's, but
So
at
did
the back.
Britney.
Did
And then
she?
she smashed a car window.
I might do that as well.
Oh my god. What? If she can get through 2007, we can get through anything.
Amen.
I thought that a lot.
Well, in a few weeks, you might see me with a shaved head. I don't know. We'll
Would
see.
you actually? I think you'd shit out. Would you
I
shave?
don't know.
How much to shave head and beard?
How short's the hair going?
Off. Wouldn't it
Like-
be funny
like
if for a
Dr. Evil
Patreon
picking it, like-
special, we all did something horrendous to ourselves?
No,
That would be
no, it
entertaining
wouldn't.
though.
All the hair,
Mm.
all the hair off.
That's easier for me to do
I'm
than
busy.
used to. Definitely.
Booked and blessed.
I've got stuff on.
Yeah.
Not a fucking chance.
I don't know. I just I'm
The
getting.
burlesque is
getting
enough
bored in
horrific
my head.
thing for me to do to myself. So
You'll love it.
oh, I'm so-
You'll love it. You'll feel
Terrified, yeah.
empowered and
I might
wonderful.
shave my head
I used
and
to
beard
dance, so it
after the
doesn't-
burlesque,
Okay.
so no one recognises me.
Like,
that's a really good.
Sorry.
That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah.
I might do the same.
Just a bunch of bald people walking on the street.
I'm a man.
What were you
now.
saying about?
Nothing to see here.
Just change my pronouns,
Yeah.
change outwardly everything about myself.
Sorry, what were you
The
saying
old
about
day's gone.
Yeah.
dancing and that?
No, I was just saying, like, because I did musical theatre growing up, which is why I'm
We know.
So, did you see that meme? And it was like, oh, so you're into pronouns. Let me she them titties.
No, that's funny, that though. When you were talking about your boobs before, it reminded me of that when I said to you the other day about in school, and people used to go, have you ever had your boobs weighed? And you go, no, and you go, wait. Sorry, childish again. One, you used to dance and that. You saying?
Yeah, so I like the actual dancing bit doesn't bother me because
Yes.
it's fine, but it's just I don't know, it's the sexiness aspect. Like I struggle being sexy in sexual times.
Let me tell you something. Sexy doesn't have to be I am being sexy. Silly is sexy. Horror is sexy. Like whatever you're doing, own it and be sexy. Like even if it is silly and it's got a comedy value, it doesn't matter. People will still see that as sexy. Just as long as you stand confidently and be like, this is me. This is who I am. And I'm going to show you and bear it all. People will eat it up.
Really?
Yes, they will.
Is unflexible and out of breath sexy?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
To
yeah,
some
well,
fucking
hey.
creep out there. But yeah.
I'm sexy.
I genuinely might just drop into the splits, you know.
Do
If I can't, like, if something happens and I forget a move or it's going shit, I'm dropping in the splits.
Okay.
That's
Like,
what we
I'm
all
just
do.
gonna- I'm just gonna-
If all fails,
4 seconds in.
Death drop.
And then I'll have to stay like that for the entire number, just like that.
Yeah.
It's the only impressive thing I can do, guys.
I might try and do the splits. You never know what's going to happen.
We have so the song is "Are You Gonna Be My Girl" by Jet that we're doing. Now we've done like 2 minutes of the song.
yes.
The end of the song is a minute freestyle,
Ooh,
and you can walk on the tables and shit.
you can.
You can. But will we?
I'll walk off the stage. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Freestyling.
I will walk out onto Bold Street and then onto the train. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I think it'll be dead funny. Especially if loads of people come to watch us.
When is it?
Yeah, 17th of May.
17th of May.
Yes, at Schloss.
Nice.
And I've bought the lads' gold wrestling singlets, and they've got proper penis pouches in them.
It looks as sexy as it sounds.
Yeah, I can imagine. I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Sent these a little video on WhatsApp the other day.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking hilarious.
How did you enjoy that video?
It was so funny, but I said to you I watched it on the bus. I didn't because I didn't
That's
click on. I just got
hilarious.
the message and I was like, oh, okay. Oh no! And I was thinking, but do you know when like you forget where you are? And I was just laughing out loud on the bus. And then there was 2 fellas behind me, and I thought they can definitely, because they were above me, and I was like, they could see exactly what I was.
Hope you liked it, fellas. Plenty more of that to see. How much that?
Stupid. Oh yeah, it was
And
freaking brilliant.
all the lads have bought them rip-off pants as well.
Love.
And they was all ripping them off in rehearsal. All of them have broken the pants already.
Of course they have.
So I was like,
We're just so buff.
Oh
aren't we?
yeah.
Do you know what's hilarious? We were laughing about the rip-off pants and saying, oh, I'm going to buy you a pair of ones that don't rip off so that when you pull them, you pull your own legs out from underneath you and fall over. We were laughing about that. And then Callum actually nearly done it with the actual rip-off pants. He like tried to rip it off from the pockets or
yeah,
something.
he didn't grab them right.
And he went,
just nearly
fuck off, and nearly took his legs out from underneath
So
him.
funny.
Oh, he's such a
Ouch.
dope. Isn't he?
He
He's not going to do any of the choreography. Like I just have this image of him
That's
getting
even
on
funnier
stage and just going. It's just not you.
2 steps.
Like,
Oh yeah.
because I was saying when we were in rehearsals, the first time we did rehearsals, I'm stood next to Callum and he counts, he does the beats but out loud. So he goes 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, and I'm going, well, you shut the fuck up. I'm trying to
Listen to
1,
the count.
2, 3. No, because they're off the beat. They're not even correct. They're not even correct.
He's a fucking
Oh,
timer.
he's such a puppy. He's such like a little excited puppy.
Yes.
I love him and I miss him.
It's going to be boss.
It'll be fun.
Yes. Right, next staple questions. Have you got any awkward sex stories?
I do, and I have to breathe deep to even tell this because this is like personal for me. This is personal for me, but it's not so personal. But it was literally a few weeks ago.
So it's with you.
Yeah, with my boy,
Okay.
and we were in bed.
In the shed or?
Nah. It is.
And I hit white again.
We was doing our thing, and I was giddy-upping, riding backwards. You know, that old
Reverse
one.
cowgirl. Do you put a hat on for that or?
Not yet, but it's
Tom Jones said you
Not
can leave your
yet.
hat on. So I just thought you would have left it on.
Yes.
Every
Wait there, babe.
not reverse cowgirl.
Wait.
You put the condom on, I'll put the hat on. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, ready? No, there was no heart this time, but yeah, maybe soon. Anyway, I was just after a little bit more lubricant and said, can you spit on it? And basically, he done a big spit and it landed on me head. It literally landed on me head. And just kind of turned around and was like, oh. And we laughed it off, but like the golly literally twatted me head. I was just like, okay, that's what we're doing. Yes. It was in the moment as well.
God.
You know, when you're like getting in the moment, being all fucking sexy, doing your thing, and it literally.
That's so funny.
Why?
How did that happen?
It's one of them, innit?
I don't know why. Because it's
Do you know what? He hasn't even got a bad aim. It's not that. It's just, it was just unfortunate timing. And it was a powerful spit. It was powerful. It just literally on me
I
head.
don't think I ever could have predicted that, you know. I think that's what caught me so much.
It went there and not there.
Yeah.
It's a bold move just being like, I'm just going to spit from here.
Yeah.
We are bold. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was bold to fucking hit me head. And it did. We laughed it off.
That's so funny, yeah.
Did you carry on?
Of course.
Oh, that's not stopping someone, is it?
Laugh it off.
Mama
Crack
didn't
on.
raise no fool.
I go, giz there.
Something about making it sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Good spit, that.
That's so funny. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Do you do
Stuff
much
from
role
the
play in the bedroom?
Not yet. We've not yet done this. However, we are both very experimental people. But not yet. I know it's on the cards.
Have you got any fetishes? Yeah.
A few.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. To be honest, we've discovered this one with each other, but we've massively both got into feet.
So, spitting on each other's heads.
Yeah, we're on a spit play.
It was a happy accident.
Good old spit. No,
Okay.
we've got into feet massively, but I mean, I don't know, I don't want to say too much and stuff, but like bondage, BDSM, all this type of thing. We're
Yeah.
experimenting. But you know what? Nice and slow, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not
Yeah.
in no rush, we're just taking our time.
So you
You're still
both
discovering
like
each other as well, aren't
Yeah,
you? With it being so
100%.
new.
Yeah.
I like that
like
bondage and BDSM is slow.
Well, we are in
Depends
our
how
own
you
slow
do it.
way. Yeah, no, it is. Like, we're not like
so just
jumping
a little-
into the deep end.
Yeah.
You know, we have, but in our own time.
Even though we have.
Yeah. You know.
So do you both like each other's feet?
No, he's just on my feet at the minute.
And then you
And you like it.
I love it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
does he give you like foot rubs and that?
No, it's mainly like
As foreplay?
sucks and
Okay.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it is.
Care doesn't like it.
Not
Not
into
like-
feet.
No.
Has anyone
not at
has
all.
anyone played with your feet?
Yeah, and they were instantly told to stop.
Oh,
It's not for me.
No.
It's not.
It's not for everyone, is it?
No, it happened not that long ago actually. When someone tried to like touch my feet during sex, and I was like, "Please get the fuck off my feet immediately."
Shit.
Which is not sexy.
Unless they
Not
like
for all.
being told off.
Like, true.
Yeah, but I don't think they did. Because
they left.
Yeah, because he left. Yeah, but he's this is a public episode. I don't. Okay.
Say it.
He's. I'm so sorry if you're watching this because you're gonna know instantly who you are. He's training to be a doctor. So I was laughing and I was going, would you just like check in to see if I was like all right and that? Are you gonna go into like, what's it called when you're a feet doctor?
Pediatrician.
Yeah. I was like, is that what you're gonna go into? Am I like being used as one of your
I
moles?
think that's kids,
And he
isn't
got
Yeah.
really, really angry with me.
Oh no.
it? Orthopedic.
Orthopedic.
Really
Sorry.
annoyed. Orthopedic.
I missed the whole end of the story because I was trying to find that word.
Yeah.
Orthopedic. No, and I was like, so I was winding him up, saying like, you're going to turn your fetish into a job and all this, and he got really angry and just went, no, I'm going to be a cardiac surgeon.
Oh,
I got dead angry, and I was like, okay then.
Do you know what though?
Okay
They
then.
do always say it's
So
people
sorry.
in like higher roles, like judges, doctors, these sort of things. They tend to be like the kinkier of people because they're in such high demand all the time. They want it to be taken away from them, so they're like massive subs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They just want to.
They're all like the Findom people and all that, aren't they? The ones in like
yeah.
chastity cages and all shit like that. That's them
100%.
dudes.
This particular one isn't, but that also just might be because I'm lazy.
Oh.
And I've got this trick. Do you want to hear me trick?
Talk to us.
I've kind of developed this new way of doing things where like in like the initiation part, like the start of it, I get on top, right? And do like the like kissing on top and that.
Yeah.
So it makes it look like I'm doing the work, but then when it actually starts the sex, I go back on my belly, on my back, sorry. So it looks as though I've been doing the work, but I actually haven't. And I can just lay back and think of England. That's great, isn't it? And that is my new trick now.
Or you could also just still be on top, but let him still do the work.
Oh no, yeah, that's what
you know what I mean?
that's what me being on top means.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's you just turn around. You can just lay there.
What's your favourite sex position?
One where I'm not moving. So lying down. Yeah.
Any lying down.
Anything lying down is great.
Okay.
Unless I'm a certain level of drunk where I go fucking mental. I'm just like I was telling these last time when I fell off the bed with a stranger. I just fell off.
Have you ever
the bed.
done the splits in sex?
No. I've done like obviously like when your legs are like fucking everywhere and stuff. And they seem to like that. But again, that's good because I don't actually have to do anything, but they love it.
Of course.
So I'm just like, wee, and they're like, fucking hell. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's madness, innit? I'm not moving.
Get the fuck off my feet.
Don't touch me from my feet. Don't touch me feet or my bottom. They're the two. Well, not my bottom.
Your
like,
bottom?
No, like my actual
asshole.
Bumhole.
Yeah.
Have you not had a anal?
No, we spoke about this. I've got no, I don't want anything. And someone who will remain nameless once tried to put a finger up there, and I was like, absolutely fucking not, get away from me. No.
Oh, that's sad.
Not happening. No, it's not for me. Yeah, I'm an anal virgin. I know. And I'm fine
One
with that.
day.
No, thank you.
No?
It just doesn't.
One day you're gonna snap and ask someone to shove a foot up your ass. You're gonna do all.
Could you imagine that? That's how it works, no. Yeah, no, not for me. It's just not something that I've ever felt the need to do. I'm coming across like a proper prude here, but I'm not. I'm just you're just doing you.
I mean, all you've said is you don't want a cock in your ass and someone touching your feet. It's not that bad, I don't think.
It's a lot worse. Jeez.
Yeah, but I'm going through a very lazy sex stage at the minute.
Listen, you do you.
I know, yeah. I'm tired a lot and
Vibrators.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So my fella got me this new one. It's like a rose suction.
Clit suckers. Don't even get me started on clit suckers. I've literally started stand up just to tell the world about clit suckers.
Next level addicted.
That's
so what I'm addicted to. My fucking rose.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's right.
It's
No,
right.
honestly.
I still need a new one.
Get yourself one of them.
Get a rose.
Honestly,
Get a rose.
A clit
eBay.
sucker.
eBay
Because
selling.
it's just every sexual encounter you've had is like putting on the clit. This is like it's like cupping on your clit.
It does make that whole like
Sam?
it's weird, but it does. And if you get it wet, it's even better.
It's someone going
What,
on your
get
clit.
you
the
wet
toy,
or the toy wet?
The toy, yeah.
Okay. Imagine. Business card, yeah. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no. I'm not. I need to be more adventurous with stuff like that, I think. Because I'm just
honestly, you won't even think about a man if you get one of them.
Just get a rose.
I don't particularly think about them that often at the minute. They're just there. Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
So you got gauze done in your awkward sex encounter.
Indeed.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious,
Do you know what? No regrets though. We're all about that little
yeah, it's
buzz.
fine.
You know what I mean?
You're
It's one of them.
closer now.
Yeah,
You've reached a new level in your relationship.
There's nothing like that funny when you're comfortable, then you can just laugh.
Yeah,
That's great.
Literally the other day, me and Dean did our first fart.
When she says me and Dean did the first fart to me, it was more you doing
It
the
was
fart.
just
and
me, but
me
he
just being
pushed
there.
it out of me.
Yeah.
He pushed it out to you.
Yeah.
She's struggling.
With my dick and balls.
Okay.
I'm winded a baby.
Some of the shit I say in
on,
front of
Ames.
people I don't know is
Come on,
just
Ames.
stupid, isn't it?
It was because when we started, I was like, I've got gas here.
Yeah, it
Far
is.
plus sexy talk. Gaseous Maximus.
It's really
And then we was just we did the sex, and then we was finishing, and it was literally his like final pumps. Like he did it, and then I farted all over
Yes.
it. And
Yep.
Yep. That was
It
that.
happens, doesn't it? Surprised you made it that far without one happening.
yeah.
I've heard
This is
these
it.
stories before.
I
I know
can't
they
believe
exist.
you've made it this long. I think that's mental.
Yeah.
You've made it this long.
I know. I normally I just fart like before I'm done.
Get them all out.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
it. It's just the timing. The timing was off.
Should we do Patreon questions?
Yeah. Is there any more staple questions? Addictions, sex.
Toxic trait.
Do you have toxic trait?
I'm a people pleaser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not really much to that other than sometimes I say yes to shit that
You don't want to do.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think we
shit,
all
innit?
kind of do it, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Especially as like entertainers and stuff, like it's just one of them. You do it. I'm learning to get better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Just takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And what's your saving grace? Why do we all love you?
Why did you?
Like, what's your big thing that everyone's like?
I'm just real. I'm just fucking real as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
you are.
Literally,
You
I'm
are.
myself, and
I
that's
like
like,
that.
I'm unapologetic about it as well, and
You
always
have
will
to be.
100%.
Because you you can't please everyone. So
I
what's
know.
the fucking why you ask?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is right.
Love that.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think you're wonderful.
I think you're wonderful too.
And
Yes, yes.
hot.
Oh yeah, I'm so in love with you. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I'm very much in love with you.
Right.
Oh, sure.
I'll spit on you if you want.
Okay, that's too far.
No, that's
You're
staying in.
assaulting the guests now.
Bye, Daisy. Turns round.
here
She said she liked it.
Feel supreme.
Feel supreme.
We've been sent a load of goodies from them. Some of the new stuff makes your balls bigger. You want some
5-HTP?
testosterone?
Is
No,
that-
that's for your head.
That's for my head, which you do not consume if you're taking antidepressants, but it's meant to be like good for like cortisol and shit.
It boosts your serotonin, which in
Serotonin.
turn boosts your cortisone.
Nice.
So that's meant to be like a bit of a natural antidepressant kind of thing.
So I've started
5-HTP.
taking these. I'll let you know how we get on.
We've got the what's that one for
Doja. For
Doja.
Cat.
That's a natural
Doja.
testosterone booster meant to make your balls bigger. I'm going to let you know the size of my balls as we go on.
That's mad how it makes your balls bigger.
It's got more testosterone in it.
So it makes you produce more sperm.
Don't know, because people who take steroids, their balls go smaller. Hey,
Is this
Feel
like a
supreme.
natural
let
stead?
us know.
It's not a stead.
It's just
is it?
testosterone, yeah.
What happens
like
if
a-
I take these?
Your clit will get big. I don't know.
Yep,
Big
baby.
clits. Big
Okay.
clit energy. We've got lion's mane. Good for your brain.
Man.
See how it rhymes. You know, it must be good times.
Turkey tail.
I'm not sure what the turkey tail's for. Maybe you want to read that off the bottle. But it's all good mushroom stuff coming at you. You also do CBD. They were doing CBD before anyone, I feel like. Ages ago.
It doesn't say on the bottle, but it does say in this here booklet.
In this here booklet. But as I say, they're a local business. They've helped us out loads. All they're trying to do is make people feel better. They've got stuff for your head, stuff for your guts, stuff for general body stuff. Like your general minerals and vitamins
Lion's
and stuff like
mane
that.
is for memory, focus, and digestion.
Yeah.
That's good.
You've got cordyceps, good for your lungs, help China win the Olympics.
Gives fast and optimal absorption. Is more easily absorbed than a powder or a capsule.
There you
Cool.
go. Just bip it in your
Awesome.
coffee in the morning. Barely taste it. You're helping your brain.
And
There's loads of stuff there. If you go over to the website, you can use the code TMHC15. You get 15% off your order.
so this is
Make
the
yourself feel better.
5-HTP. This is what I'm having. A chemical byproduct of the protein building block L-tryptophan. It is produced commercially from the seeds of an African plant known as Griffonia
There you go. See, they do the research. you, so you don't have to.
simplicifolia. 5-HTP works in the brain and central nervous system by increasing the production of the chemical serotonin. Serotonin can affect mood, sleep, appetite, temperature, sexual behaviours, and pain sensation. Lovely.
Yeah.
Let's
So Put more of that in you. What we're trying to say is, Feel Supreme are out here trying to make people feel better.
They're trying to make people feel supreme.
Yeah, and if you want to
does what it
feel
says.
more supreme, go over to feelsupreme.co.uk and use the code TMHC15. Support the podcast, support a local business. They're just trying to do some good out here. They're doing all the research on the up and coming things that are like good for your body. Like some of this shit is brand new.
Not shit.
And I mean, like some of these
High
products,
quality
some of these
produce.
products are new. They're at the front of all the research. Feel Supreme.
Yeah, that's their job. That's their expertise.
Yeah.
We chat absolute shite and waffle and tripe, and they do science stuff that makes you feel good.
So all the stuff's legit.
Thanks.
They're a great company. So try and support them. Support us. Feelsupreme.co.uk. On with the episode. Nice one. Love yous.
Right. So Hayley Louise has said, if you had to explain to an alien who has absolutely no idea about anything human, how would you describe your job?
I shake my titties with tassels on.
Okay. You don't even have to say it, do you? You can just be like this.
Yeah, just the movement.
What do you do?
All the aliens like that.
I just do this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Join
look
in.
at this.
They have only 2 tits. Wow. Yeah. How would you describe ours to an alien? Because they can't say they can't speak English.
If they can't speak English, you're done. Innit?
You can move your body.
You could just be like,
Just get a mic. You can just be like,
What's a mic?
blah 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 blah.
What's that you're holding?
well, if they don't, so they don't even know what.
Well, they don't speak English. They don't speak any sort of
I wouldn't
language.
bother them.
How are you doing that? They at least have to be able to speak English.
I wouldn't.
Could we give us that?
I'd be like, go speak to someone in power.
I just go, have you got a smartphone there? Yeah. Go on YouTube. Type this in.
That was so scary.
That's me.
You got a smartphone there.
There's us there.
Give
See
me
that Patreon link there?
Give me it now.
I don't know what the conversion rate's like, but £3 a month. Jump on the Patreon. You know what I mean? I don't know what your galactic pounds are, but
Being like hot, being sexy lady is probably one of like the oldest traditions, isn't it? Like jobs. Being a
tradition?
sexy lady.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because
Sex workers have been around since the 18th
oldest
century.
profession
do you know
in the
what I mean?
world.
yeah.
Oldest
Well,
profession.
it
in the
is
world.
that true though?
Yeah.
I've heard that's not true.
No, it is.
That's just a saying.
No. It's
So
the
there was
oldest profession in the
no before carpenters or anyone built anything. There was
You-
just sex workers.
No, but
But
you have to.
vaginas were around before
Yeah.
ships.
Mhm.
Yeah, but was it a job though?
No, but you did.
Before anything, that was the first job ever.
No, but you've got to remember that trading sex or sexual pleasures for something else can be classed if that is
Yeah.
sex work. So like,
It's on pottery day.
it was how people used to trade.
I get it. I feel like I've heard somewhere that that's not
Should we Google
real.
it?
Google it.
Yeah.
Because my head retains information weirdly. So like I feel like I've heard something about it.
There would have
The
been something like swapping.
Prostitution, the world's oldest profession. The earliest known records of prostitution dates back to 2400 BC in ancient Babylonia. So that was even before
Babylon.
Jesus Christ.
That's a while ago.
Prostitutions came before Jesus.
Swap your
Wow,
corn on the
was
cob
that
for a suck
Came
on me
before
knob.
Jesus.
Before Jesus, yeah.
mate, yeah.
Well, Mary
That
Magdalene,
was
she was a
Jesus.
prostitute. A sex worker. Sorry.
And obviously, like,
That Key and Peele sketch is so funny.
So, according to research reports, prostitution is considered the oldest job in the industry. However,
I like a however.
occupations such as farming, tool making, and carpentry emerge as a result of first human creations such as tools and agriculture. So, it was prostitution, but obviously
So prostitution was the first thing outside of things you need to do to live,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
because there was farming and agriculture and all that, which
Yeah.
were obviously happening as jobs.
Yeah.
And then someone
also-
went, "Hey, what about this though?" Instead, and they went, that's a
I imagine a lot of sexual gratification was taken without consent back in the day.
Uh-huh.
But it would have been traded, like it would have been the man going, can
Like
I
the
have them
pimp.
7 chickens and you can have sex with Melissa?
yeah.
Like, do you know what I
So
mean?
there
Like,
was
that's what it
brothels though,
was.
like in Pompeii, they found like penises drawn on the walls and that, which directed people to the brothel. And that was like fucking ages and ages ago.
Might do that to like the stairs up to my flat. Sweet.
Follow the penis.
Yeah, so mad.
But yeah,
Anyway.
so it would have been men used their women to pay for things.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a time to be alive.
I don't know. Right, Craig Fenniman said, question for everyone. If you could go back in time, how far would you go back? And you can take one item back with you to show people what the future is like. What are you
Clit
taking?
sucker.
Yes. Keep up the great content. Thanks, Craig.
Depends, because you have to think about what you take back, because some stuff's not going to work, is it?
Unless it was batteries.
Would a charged
If you charge
iPhone
your iPhone
work?
up, maybe, but you're not going to have any internet to show them anything.
Oh, yeah.
Saves.
You just have the
download stuff,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah, you could download stuff and that, but you're just a bit limited
What
with
would
it,
you
aren't you?
download? Like the YouTube classics. What's the
Charlie bit my finger.
Climbing in the windows.
Yeah.
Snatching
I've got like the first thing that pops into my head, which is quite gimpy and a bit soppy, and it's only like a couple of years, but I think I'd go back a couple of years and take like a video of me doing stands up and show my granddad. That's what I think I'd do. I think I'd want to be like, look what I do, look I'm doing it, I'm doing what I said. But he selfishly died, so yeah,
What a
you know,
cunt.
I know.
bastard. All men let you down. But yeah, and then but I'd also love to I'd love to go back to like before women could do anything.
Oh, yeah.
And just be like,
Fuck off.
look at what happens, just so you, like it's gonna get better.
Yeah, to inspire
Scales.
them.
You know what I mean? You're a fucking
True that.
I think you turn up and they go, stop bigging up women.
No, because I'd go
Chain it
to
up.
the women. I wouldn't go to the men.
Yeah.
Find women
Oh,
and be
okay.
like, bitches, we've got this.
Yeah.
We've got this.
And women
Okay.
would be like,
We're not allowed to talk to
I know.
Who is this bitch? They'd be like, I'm not ass, bitch.
Might not even. The thing is, as well, they might not even be able to understand you if you go
they'd
too
straight
far
up
back.
be like,
Oh,
you're
no, I wouldn't go-
mental. Get
Yeah,
in the fucking steam bath or whatever.
Well, then
they
I'd
used
just
to
get
do
back
to
in my
people.
time machine and fuck back off again.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
You can do that.
So
Do
what
you
would
mean?
you take with you? A little scrapbook of all Emmeline Pankhurst. Have a look.
Add this in it.
I'd take
All to come, guys.
I'd take a Whisper Gold. Go.
A whisper got a blue ribbon.
that.
Mad
Get your
this in it.
straps round
You
it.
know what you need
Hey,
to do?
try that.
Like Cardi B WAP or like a music video of that and be like, this
God.
is what it's getting
Yeah,
to.
Imagine.
yeah.
Do you know what I
Imagine
mean?
turning up at the opera. Yeah. There's some hoes in this house. There's some
Yeah,
hoes
yeah.
doing the dance.
Oh, God, that'd be so good.
Love it.
Oh my god.
It'd be cool going back to like Rome and that in it. Rome, Egypt, all the usuals.
That
It'd
doesn't.
be cool.
Only if
Really?
you, but we'd be plebeians back then.
I just want like I'm that thing of I want to know what happened with the pyramids though.
Could you get? Do you know what
Well,
would
it's
be
just a hack
really
answer, though.
fun? It's like fuck with people. So like you go get a proper authentic Julius Caesar costume, and then go to Julius Caesar and be like,
It's
I know all about you. In 2 days' time, this is gonna happen, and then it'll happen, and they'll be
Oh,
like,
you could be a
who the
proper
fuck are
oracle.
you?
Fuck.
Yeah,
proper oracle,
you could be a
couldn't you?
seer.
But the risk in that is they could immediately kill you.
true.
Oh, I
True.
want to die anyway.
Because we'd 100% be burnt for witchcraft. We'd step
Oh,
out of the
yeah,
time
yeah,
machine
yeah.
and they go, no, you two.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
you don't want to go too far back. That's
No, I
why I'm
wouldn't.
saying like
And obviously there's all like I want to go back and see you kill JFK. I want to be there. I want to witness it. I want to make up my own mind. I want to see how it all happened.
Fuck that. I want to go back to the 60s and just party.
No,
So I was thinking that, like,
Oh my God,
That's
yeah.
what I'd do.
Free love,
go
all
like
that kind
Club
of stuff.
54 and that or whatever it was in
Yeah.
New York, and I see all with when it was like mob ran and just see what it was like in like the
Warhol's
prohibition and shit
fucking
like that.
parties that you used to have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that'd be mad.
yeah. You could
Yeah,
have
no,
been, you could have been the Marilyn Monroe.
Even just like 90s in like LA and that.
Yeah.
Not even that long ago. Just like the 80s and the 90s in LA when like it's just
That's in the
just mad.
90s. Been there.
no, but you weren't in LA old enough to be in LA. You get what I mean? I was
What would
In the
people-
club.
In the
Yeah.
club. In the club.
in like in the 80s and 90s. It just would have been mad.
Yeah.
But also, obviously, like to go back and
Who killed
Speak
Tupac?
to-
Sorry.
Princess Diana and just be like,
What up?
what up, bitch?
Don't
Like,
get in the car.
Yeah, I'd literally try and save Princess Diana because she was the queen of our heart. Do you know what I mean?
But then we wouldn't be where we are today.
I
we
have
wouldn't.
a memory in my head, right, of maybe doing my first ever joke when Princess Diana died. But I don't know. Do you know when you have a memory and you're like, I'm sure this happened, but I don't know if it did or not. It was on the news. And I'm positive I lay on the floor and was like, look, Princess Di. Like, genuinely, in my head, that happened. Mum, let me know. That might have been my first ever joke.
Oh,
Bit of a dark one for a child, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember, like, first signs of being a comic?
Mine.
Yeah. Do you remember first signs of being a stripper?
yes,
Yeah.
I do. Being partying, I won't
Yeah.
say how old I was because it's probably very inappropriate, but
Yeah.
just always stripping naked in a party.
Oh,
is that your
see?
thing?
Yeah,
Was
I
it
love
just
that.
love getting
Yeah,
your cut off,
always. Just honestly, just do me thing. Just wild
love
child.
that.
I
I
was.
love that. Do you know what I love? If you just said like you were just getting changed for bed one night and went, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, yeah. Like
putting them back on just to do it again.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you've lived up to your calling then, innit? Like your true authentic self expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to find the right form of expression like for yourself. And I feel like I feel like you've done a really good job at getting in the top 50 there.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
freaking
you.
incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to keep going.
Is right.
Yes.
Number 1.
Yes.
Number 2.
First
You know,
Watch out.
we're in the running now.
Yeah.
early signs of being a comic.
Well, obviously, I've used humour as a defence mechanism since I was born. Obviously, trauma. But I think it wasn't until a lot later on when I kind of started to like find my own place in the world and my identity that I was like, okay, so I'm funny. Because I wasn't the pretty or sexy girl or whatever like that growing up. So I just became the funny one.
Yeah.
And then I just learned to capitalise on that and just went, okay, I can, I think I just,
do it.
I learned, obviously it came from comic acting was the first thing.
Yeah.
And I knew I had a good sense of comic timing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, and I literally grew up watching sitcoms and comedy so much that it was just, I'd subconsciously trained for it my whole life.
Yeah.
I think I always watch like Dave shit and that.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 cats and all that. And I think I was just naturally facetious because like I never wanted to like acknowledge trauma. I had to just fucking get on with it. And I remember having to speak to social services and them asking me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I just found the whole thing so awkward and inappropriate. I was like, whatever. And so I was like, I want to be an arsonist. She did not find it funny. Oh my God.
Didn't that school burn down as well?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It did actually burn down as well. It's not even like a...
It wasn't me.
Oh,
This actually, that burnt down before. God, man.
Oh, yeah, it's all right. We won't be doing much
But
longer
yeah,
anyway.
that's always like, I'm like, oh, you want to get close to me? I'm going to be an arsonist.
I'm going to burn you.
how about that?
Very unhealthy. But that was, how old was I? 15. So that's just fucking always been my, stay away from me. Do you know what I mean?
Back off.
Yeah. Well, just an unhealthy fucking...
Coping mechanism.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism.
Humour's definitely
Deflecting
my coping.
the
Yeah.
seriousness of what we're doing with humour. That's what it is.
I think mine is if I can laugh at myself, you're gonna laugh with me, not at me. So I can take the piss out of stuff.
Yeah.
That's quite sad, so that you don't pissy me or
8 Mile.
come
innit?
at me
She,
for it.
yeah, she did not laugh at that.
Um,
And I hate that, like, obviously, because everyone's got a different level of fucking humour. But if you've got a dark humour, most people don't get it.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
especially not social services.
Are you okay? I was like, just trying to have a good time, you know?
Yeah, fucking good.
You're here to laugh, aren't you? You're here to laugh.
Any more of them?
Yeah, so Kev's just said, what did you all have for breakfast?
I had a very nice bacon on sourdough toast from Bold Street Coffee.
Bull Street Coffee,
Shout
shout
out.
out.
Oh.
I had a veggie boy, so it was like a brioche bun, hash brown, egg, avocado, I think, and onion jam. Ooh, love a bit of onion
Ooh,
jam.
nice that. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was because I'm trying
Shout
to
out
like.
Bold Street Coffee.
if I can eat
I
out,
go there.
it's like getting veggie. I know that they've made it nice. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if I'm making veggie at home, it just makes me sad. Because it's not,
Not
as
with Gusto.
good. Oh, Gusto has like strengthened our relationship in so many ways.
Give us a sponsorship.
Because
Gusto.
like Dean would not. It's like HelloFresh type of thing.
Oh, Gusto, of course. Yeah.
So Dean would not learn to cook, no matter how much I begged. And then with Gusto, they give the
Gusto saved our
instructions.
marriage.
They give you the instructions, so he's absolutely
Something's gone
fine.
off then.
It's like not a reluctance to cook, is it? It's a reluctance to learn how to cook.
It's just
the
easier because
Yeah.
you don't have to measure anything out. All the stuff's just there, and you just go, all right, put this in at this time. Okay, for 10 minutes, there you go, that's done.
honestly,
And
the
it's like that's what I
convenience of
needed.
it.
Someone, if Amy had stood there going, right now do this, I go, okay, right now do that.
Yeah.
But then that's just
That's not my job.
that's but like it's just I can't. I don't know what meals to pick.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
or
what
put
taste.
together.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what goes
It's-
with what you
It's a
need for shit and
whole
that. So
exhausting
this
thing.
just goes, here's all your
Eating stuff.
meals, here's how you make them. And you go, oh, sound. That is.
And
I
it's
mean,
all
some of
the
them
right
fucking
ingredient.
still done me head in, though. It just overwhelms me,
Which?
cooking.
Oh.
There's a lot going on and, like, reading. Like,
get that.
I find it hard, like, reading stuff sometimes. And, like, start getting a bit flustered and you're timing one thing, something else is going off. And you're like, oh, fuck, I've missed that step there. And, like, sometimes it gets me in a proper tiz, but
I find it therapeutic, to be honest.
No,
I'm
hate
the
it.
Do you
opposite.
dress like a housewife when you cook?
No, do a fuck. I've got my tracks in.
Okay.
I wish I did, but no, I'm just like cozy in the house. But yeah, I love cooking. Found it.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
No.
Just like to
don't
put
care.
shit in the pot and see what I'm making. It's always pretty good. It's one of
That's
them.
good.
Yeah, get creative in the kitchen.
Stop
Did you
being
have
so
for your
talented at
brekkie,
everything.
Kev?
God.
Let us know in
Um,
the comments what you had for your brekkie. What did you have for your brekkie?
Avocado on toast.
Classic vegan.
Cereal.
What cereal?
Special K.
Because it's named after you, yeah.
I
No,
s-
because there's nothing else in.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
So I just
I
thought
love
that.
cereal, I'm starving though.
I'm
Right.
starving.
Any more?
Yeah, final one. What's your favourite way to relax?
Clit suckers by the sound of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Favourite way to relax? What's your ideal relaxing weekend? If you're allowed to just
If I
take
was
work
l-
off.
Yeah.
Say
I'd
you've got the
love that.
weekend to yourself.
Oh my god, it sounds
What are you
beautiful
doing?
already. I'd go for a walk and I'd have a bath and I'd probably do meditation, make a little greenie, and just chill. Just be at one with nature.
Yes.
Make some nice food.
Replenish that soul.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. I'd do
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's the thing about getting older and busier, innit? You go, what do you want to do for holiday? And you go, rest.
do nothing.
Please just rest. Rest my weary bones.
Yeah.
I just love lying down.
Yeah.
So good.
Sex.
I
in
just want to lie down.
relaxation.
That's- If I've got a day off, I'll lie down.
Would you like us to get a chaise lounge for over here?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Diva.
Little chaise lounge.
Right, you could be laying there with just your head poking out here with the mic.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I love just being on like
Vertical,
on my bed.
horizontal.
On my bed.
Yeah.
Watching reruns of NCIS, which is just my happy place.
What?
NCIS.
All right.
Um,
Oh, that's Law and Order.
That's Law and Order. I love Law and Order. I know NCIS.
Is NCIS the one where he goes like,
Wow.
yeah. when he walks into the thing and he's like, this guy's, what, he always make like a pun about what, I'm trying to think of one, I can't think of any.
It's the one with Leroy
so,
Jethro Gibbs.
So if an ice cream man's been stabbed,
Yeah.
like this man's blood's clotted.
And he takes his sunglasses off. Bam! Not that one, no. What one's that one? That might be a different NCIS.
NCIS.
There's loads of them, isn't there?
NCIS New Orleans, NCIS California.
Like Miami and shit like that.
Yeah,
New York.
but the main one is NCIS. The normal
Well, I
one
like
with
that. I like that
Leroy
guy, whoever
Jethro
he is.
Gibbs, the
What's
love of my
intro
life.
song?
Yeah, this isn't
No,
one we're
it's
on
just-
about. This was like the Who or something, innit?
Yeah. It's great.
It's great. I was living over it. Yeah.
I'm gonna love it. Yeah, NCIS. It's me little happy safe space.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's right. Well, there we go. Nice relaxing end to the podcast, I think, there, innit?
Lovely. Hope you all have a lovely life.
So where can people find you? Have you got any performances coming up or anything that you want to plug?
Socials.
Spotify, Baby Daisy, Instagram, Miss Baby Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Have you got any music goals that you plan on hitting?
I do. I've just released a song, Smitten Sex Kitten, which is doing well, but going viral.
Like it.
And it's real life. It's true. I am smitten. It's about that bloody fella.
Yeah.
But I'm working on an EP at the moment, so that should be out in August.
Lovely.
Nice.
So yeah, keep
an
tuned
eye,
on
yeah.
Spotify, please. And
We'll give
thank
it a
you.
follow. Have a little listen on Spotify and that.
I'll listen to that.
Any burlesque performances coming up or anything? Or?
Tomorrow in the townhouse.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that'll be well gone. Any in like 2 weeks?
Yeah, do you know what? Hebden Bridge, which is a big burlesque festival.
Okay.
I was laughing at Dean.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
further
was just
down the
laughing at
line.
that.
Yeah. I'm not
I
gay.
was laughing at.
Hebden Bridge Burlesque Festival. It's absolutely huge in the UK. That is the end of April. And
There
it's
you
a
go.
festival, so it's 3 days.
Yeah.
And there's workshops, shows, live cabaret, live music. Get
on it, yeah. There you go. Go check that out. Kay, and coming up, gigs anywhere.
Just gigging. I'm gigging like a whore at
Keep
the
on
minute.
the Instagram or
because-
something then.
What?
Keep an eye on your Instagram.
Yeah,
for gigs
it's all
and
going to
that.
be on my Instagram. I'm just gigging like a little bitch at the minute. Yeah, powering through.
It's just got to be done.
Tony Carroll and Friends is on a Hot Water. He hasn't announced the lineup, but I'm plugging it. Take what you will from that.
There you go.
She's not on.
She's not on. But yeah, just keep an eye on my Instagram. Yeah, there's some exciting things in the pipeline.
Is right. What we got going on? Patreon.
End of my university.
Amy's nearly
Yeah,
finished.
baby.
Oh my
Patreon.
God.
It's getting bigger every week. Every week now.
Yes.
New stuff going on. This month we've had Bake Off and the live show at the Sex Place. And then there's other weekly episodes on there as well. Absolutely loads of stuff over there, just £3 and go check it out. We're nearly at 600. It'd be class if we can get to 600 by the end of the month.
Yes, please.
And you get 7 days early access to public episodes if the exports go right.
But genuinely, because we have grown bigger, we're able to like pay an editor now. So we were able to have time off
Slowly
and
getting there,
then
innit?
more time to like focus on improving everything.
Yeah.
So your money really, really, really does help. It
It's all
helps
going
us
back
to,
in it? Like we're
it makes this better, and also we're bringing insane live events to Liverpool. Like, who else is playing harmonicas with the fannies and
Live
shit?
show.
Do you know what I mean?
3rd of May, Johnny Bongo, Phase 1. Tickets are out now.
Yeah.
Go check them out.
We're
Every Tuesday, Shipping Forecast.
Yeah.
Comedy, live comedy, good lineups. They're fun
we're
times.
not assing about, guys.
Doing stuff.
Get involved.
If you want to support us, if you can't afford the Patreon, Cosy Living and all, whatever the thing is,
Cause 11.
spread the word.
like
Let people know.
videos, comment on
Yeah.
videos.
What else is it?
Have you got a favourite emoji?
The smack.
Just me.
I love that schmack.
No
It's
schmeck.
cheeky, innit?
Yeah.
Well, hope you all.
Have you got a favourite emoji?
Hope you're all schmecking through the week.
Yes.
And we'll see you all next time, innit? I want to say bye.
Love you,
Bye.
bye.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. See you all next week.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.
Adios.